As a part of my system presentation on board the vessel MV Volantis, I simply asked the onboard electrician which systems he thought were most important and predominantly the electrician's care. He responded that the whole switchboard room and generators are the most important, but that would be too extensive, and that he advised me to rather focus on something smaller. There's a vast amount of systems on board, but I have decided 2 of the long list. For the first system, I chose the ICCP cathodic hull protection. Each of these systems have an importance for the ship and are supervised by a great extent by the electrician. ICCP stands for Impressed Current Cathodic Protection Systems, and you may think, wow, fancy words, but let me explain them. Corrosion of the ship's hull is normal and a natural process that's a result of an electrochemical reaction in which current flows from areas where corrosion is occurring. This is called anodic areas, and the spread to areas where there is no corrosion is called cathodic areas. A cathodic protection system reverses this natural process. An impressed current cathodic protection controls the corrosion of a metal surface by making it the cathode. The method of protection connects the metal to be protected to a more easily corroded sacrificial metal that acts as an anode. These anodes are connected to a power unit, and there are also reference electrodes which measure the underwater electrical protection potential and regulates the power unit to send out the right output to the anodes based on the salinity and the conditions of the water. On Volantis there were disc anodes, and the electrodes were placed on the bow of the ship, and these registered the salinity of the water and decided exactly what kind of current needed to flow from the anodes. The electrician is primarily responsible for testing the cathodic protection and sending readings to Catwell, which is the company that produces the ICCP system. Apart from that, the representatives from the company will come in for service if needed. While on dock, it is pivotal that the current is switched off and the power is locked off, since this can be dangerous for the personnel of the ship as well as detrimental to the ship's hull and protective paint.